Big brush, big razor, big new artisan, big first impressions. Stick around, you ain't gonna wanna miss this one.
Lather time with Lather Jetty. Lathered up, we bout to get it. Slick lather, close shaves, live from the Lathertory. Yeah.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Lathertory. We got another great first impressions today. I'm excited to dive into this one. We got a couple new ones here. One new product, one new artisan. So this should be pretty fun. We got one massive new knot too. So I can't wait to get into this one. So I'm gonna touch on this more in a second. But we have, courtesy of the passaround on Damn Fine Shave, the Atelier Durdan Le Horizon. Atelier Durdan Le Horizon. Et français, so you gotta put a little accent on it. But you can see this beauty. She thick, but this is actually an adjustable AC razor. If you can see, there is an adjustable plate on the back that you can actually change the settings for the Artist Club blade. Very, very cool. This just came in today. I have almost no growth because, like an idiot, I shaved late last night, and USPS was actually on time for once, so it came a day early. Next up, we have a brand new, massive Bodhi Captain's Finest 3-band 30 millimeter in a beautiful little turn and shave handle. It's kind of dirty on the bottom now. And a beautiful turn and shave handle that was made for a 32 millimeter knot. So that bad boy's massive. We gonna lather with that. Let's see how it goes. Next up, we have the newest artisan on the scene, Nomad Theory, based out of the UK in the Kyoto scent. Full disclosure, Nomad Theory would not let me pay for the sampler set. They offered to send me the sampler set for review. So I did get sent this, just full disclosure. And I am excited to give it a go. So this is the Kyoto scent. I have got my samples. I figured before I load the brush, I'm gonna show y'all how I do my samples. I just brush a big old chunk down into the middle of my Spot Prints Lathered Yeti bowl. Look at that, it's like I'm not even there. And just treat it like it's a tub load. So, I probably should not do an artisan first impressions soap with a brand new knot, but I'm pretty familiar with the Captain's Finest 3-band. You guys have seen it on the channel quite a few times. Not this big, but we have done it before, so I figure it's probably going to be safe, and we'll see. I did bloom this, so I do enjoy blooming my samples too. It makes it easier to pick up the soap and really get a good heavy load on that knot, especially with a 30 millimeter behemoth like this one. So all right, I think we got a pretty good paste built up in that knot. You can see we're still shedding. I literally just did my break-in cycle on this that I just dropped a video on the other day and called it. So let's get into the razor. I figured I would wait and load it on camera. So you can see just a twist 3-piece razor. Make sure I don't lose my little washer there. Why we're not coming off. There we go. See, it is a first impression. Boom. All right, so you can see that you have got the top cap that just sits right there in those little grooves. That's where you put the blade, those 2 little grooves, and I'll show you that in just a second. Don't want to lose my washer here. And then I do want to touch on the base plate real quick. The base plate, you can see, has all the different settings, and you literally just kind of unscrew the handle just a little bit, and then you can slide it up and down the settings. Very, very cool. And you can see it says right there, Fabriqué en France, made in France. So you know it's good. All right, so let's go ahead and load the blade in. And I do have a second use Schick P30 Artist Club blade. So you can see we've got the top cap, those little notches, just line them up with them little holes. This is where my sausage fingers come in handy. Without slicing myself, there we go. And you can see it just sits right in there. And then we're gonna go right on top of that. And the blade just fell out. So let's do it again. Okay, there we go. All right. Y'all, this is a real first impressions. Now I'm gonna start on like setting 3. I have almost no growth. So we'll start on 3 and we'll go from there if we gotta adjust. All right. Boom. Locked, loaded, good to go. All right. In my haste, I've been doing this a lot lately, I forgot to fill the daggum sink. So I'll be back in a second. All right, we're back. Before we get into it, I did want to show you pohos out there just kind of what the soap consistency is. And you can see it's like a nice, medium firm, beautiful tub loading consistency, easy to spread around in the bowl. I'm excited about this. This should be a good one. So, yeah. The sampler packs of these, they are six packs. There's 1 unscented and 5 scented soaps. You can get them on their website right now. I believe they're like $30 for the sampler pack. So definitely go check those out if you are interested in trying it out. And let's get into it. Like I said, first lather, everybody knows the rules. This scent is incredible. So when Nomad Theory first started, I've been kind of paying attention to them on Instagram. Just kind of following them afar. Not like that. For a couple months. And immediately my little Yeti lather senses were tingling. So when they started talking about sampler packs, I immediately reached out to them about when it would be available, how to get our hands on it, the different scents. And this Kyoto scent, there were 3 that I was the most excited for. They have one that's called Magin's Bay, I believe it is, and it's basically like a bay rum. I'm not a huge bay rum guy, but it does smell very good. So if you like bay rum, they got one for you covered right there. And then they also have a Sorrento, I believe it's called, which is like a lemon sorbet, sea notes, musk. That one smells fantastic right off the puck. There's also a Havana, which is like a tobacco, lime, maybe rum, something like that. We can see it's already taken water really nicely. But Kyoto, I had to look it up. It is Sakura. I'm not gonna do a full base testing, but y'all know we're gonna push the water just a little bit. Let me get the scent notes real quick. Top notes of Sakura and Yuzu. Heart notes of matcha, hoe wood, bamboo, lotus flower. Base notes, sandalwood, agarwood, frankincense, and cypress. to invoke Zen garden ambiance and meditative tranquility. Now, Sakura is what I wasn't aware of. I didn't know what that was. It's cherry blossom. Like a Japanese cherry blossom scent. And it smells incredible. I literally get it's almost like a tart cherry floral. And it smells just like freaking cherry blossom. It's amazing. And then the matcha is kind of there. Supporting in the background. Almost for like an herbaceousness kind of deal. Like not like, it's not, I think it gives it like a little aromatic quality. I'm gonna tell you what, it feels super slick on the face right now. And honestly, I just saw that Marcus and Sarah over at Barbershop Duet, anybody that has not checked out their channel, you're in for a fun time. Every video, if you're having a bad day, they will lift you up. Likewise, they will cost you money because they make every scent sound incredible. And the way that they tell the story of what they're smelling is kind of what I aspire to be. So they just did a video on the scent. So I would honestly urge y'all to go over and watch their video on it because they will tell the story much better than I will. But this has like a pungent tart cherry blossom note that just keeps getting stronger and stronger the more it opens up. And those wood notes are really coming on, like, not strong in the sense of like they're serving the purpose of what the story is. So to serve for like tranquility. So it really kind of grounds the scent. And this is definitely a scent at the end of like a stressful day. You just kind of want to unwind a little bit. I'm gonna tell you what, it's taking a ton of water. Look at this. Getting beautiful low structure. Beautiful creamy consistency to it. It feels like it's going to be slick as heck. It is a tallow-based soap. And look at that. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna roll with that. That's pretty. That's pretty good for a first lather with this brush. I can tell it's hanging on to a lot. flinging lather everywhere. Oh yeah, we're going with that. Now, full disclosure, since they wouldn't let me pay for the sample pack, I stuck it to them a little bit. Don't you worry. And see, I got lather everywhere. And I actually went on and purchased the two sets that I was most excited about, which was Havana and Sorrento. So I did purchase those two, but honestly, the more that this sample has sat next to my desk, the more that I have smelled it and been like, I gotta have a full tub of this. So I actually literally just went on and purchased a full tub of it as well. All right, we talked about the lather. Great people, Nomad Theory. Go check them out. We're gonna gauge the slickness throughout the shave too. Let's talk about the razor a little bit. So like I said, AC, fully adjustable. This is on setting 3, handcrafted in France, 316 stainless steel, adjustable exposure system with settings from negative 0.15 on, 1? On 1, ranging up to 8, which is 0.2 blade exposure. And it's got the largest head footprint that gives you a lot of control and confidence in the hand, apparently. The gap is consistent, so it stays at less than a millimeter, so you can see it's not anything super obtrusive. It says it's noted for comfortable shaves reported even at setting number 8. So we're going to crank it up at some point, even though I have no growth. They have a couple different finish options. All right, let's go. Let's see. I mean, it is heavy, but it is smooth. Good Lord. First impression bloops. Kyoto bloops. And that soap is super slick. Holy cow. All right, yeah, so that is incredibly smooth. Golly, I mean, it's just, look at how beautiful that lather is too. Yeah, residual is beautiful. Yeah, that's a freaking great soap base. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have used a brand new knot. It probably didn't do that soap base justice. This lather, we could do some things with this lather. All right, so I know what it's like on 3. This is why I don't do adjustables, because I literally will just sit here and just tinker. We're gonna crank it up to 8. You can see we're all the way on 8. Go big or go home, right? You know, whatever. It's just a little blood. All right. Wow. You can definitely feel there's more blade exposure, but it's like, it's still like really smooth. Look at this giant little, I don't know why I left that there. You know, when I first put this together, when I first unboxed it, that cheese pull. When I first unboxed it, I was a little worried it was like super big, like very bulky. Very bulky. but it ain't bad. Like, I could see what they're saying with the marketing of what face, with the marketing, the bigger head for more control and confidence. Like, it definitely feels like I can do no wrong. So we did 8. 8 was pretty smooth, but since I have no growth, we're gonna dial it down to like 6 and just see what that's like. I have a feeling 6 will be kind of perfect. And it does look like you can do like half settings too. So I should probably point that out. It looks like I'm on like 5 point. Right there in between 5 and 6. So I'm gonna relather. God, that scent just exploded all over again. Actually, it's releasing lather pretty well. Look at how beautiful, creamy, dreamy that is. Holding a ton of water. I just realized I don't have a splash. Maybe we'll go to a splash. Oh yeah, this could easily do a straight razor shave. And that Bodhi knot is amazing. Paint just a little bit more. Yeah, this is taking water like a champ. My boy Eric would love this. You can get those real thin, super slick straight razor lathers. Heck yeah. Also, I should point out the knurling on that handle. I believe this is a new handle specifically for the Horizon. It's actually very nice. And I love that shape. All right, here we go. Yeah, honestly, I think 6 is probably the perfect setting for daily for me. The clamping is excellent. And you can see, I like to push lather channels on a lather channel. And these do not clog up. Oh man, that is beautifully smooth. Oh yeah, just enjoying it now. Yeah, I really like 6. That's like perfect blade exposure. Well, at least for right now, for what I have on my face. Man, that lather is awesome. That soap base is great. I'm super excited for that to come in. So The razor itself is available now. On Atelier Durdan website. Man, that is an awesome razor. It is a little on the expensive side, which you would expect for being the first adjustable AC razor. Yeah, that poor soap base that not eating a lot of that lather. Nothing a little water won't fix. But it is about, I believe it's 340 euros for the machine version. For the complete razor. For now, I think they're only selling the complete, but Atelier Durdan is known for, they can piecemeal their razors, so you can literally pick like a head, handle shape, whatever you want. Oh yeah, this base is 1000% Lathered Yeti approved. The gentleman Gianluca, who owns Nomad Theory, is a wonderful guy too. He's a hobbyist just like us. Like, he's been in a lot of the lives just talking shaving, which I love to see that. To me, that's when you know they know their products, when they're actually vetting it for themselves and using it. All right, here we go. Against the grain. You can tell by that feedback. God, I'm telling you, this scent though, I need more cherry blossom in my life. Gotta have more cherry blossom. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like this. I actually was almost about to get a La Folks. The food? And then found out they're coming out with this. I mean, look at that beauty. I wish y'all could feel this velvety, slick lather from this Nomad Theory. Fantastic. And you can hear by that feedback that this razors having no problems. Not that there's much there, but jeez. Beautiful. All right, upper lip. All right. What a beautiful razor. And lather. All right. Moment of truth. Let's see how much this ate. Yeah, quite a bit. I can always tell when there's water running off that knot is not fully broken in. But look at that. Oh. God. Freaking cherry blossom. Y'all, this lather has absolutely, I just got more on my nose. This lather absolutely has that luxury feel to it. All right. Mittens time, then recap. I'll see y'all here in just a second. All right, y'all, we are back. We are all cleaned up here in the Lathetory. And I just cannot stop feeling my face. The post-shave feel from that Nomad Theory, unbelievable. And the smoothness and close shave from that Horizon razor, just amazing. I mean, this little first impressions combo, if it'll focus, I don't know, it's not focusing. Amazing. Super excited about it. I got this for like 10 days or something like that, so I'm going to get some shaves in. There's probably going to be another video, maybe two more of this on the channel, and there's definitely going to be some more Nomad Theory. I really want to get into that Havana. That Kyoto was calling my name though, and honestly, that cherry blossom, oh God, it's like the best floral that I never knew I needed. Amazing. Quick tidbit on this, if you are interested in the Horizon, links to everything in the description. 340 euros. There is like a 9 to 15 week lead time on shipping from France, solely because they're on holidays and then they're kind of backed up on orders. They do machine these all one by one, I believe, as well. So it's all artisan made, which shows in the quality of it. Jury's out on if I'm going to grab this one. I think this shave alone convinced me I need a La Folks in my life, though, too. So, and then also, y'all, go check out Nomad Theory. Incredible base, incredible scents. Unreal stuff. Always love a new high-performing soap base. So, with that, thank you guys for joining me again. Incredible shave, incredible lather, incredible razor. Incredible face feeling right now. So until then, the next episode of the Lathertory, I will catch y'all later. Have a great evening.